Rise and grind, the best value cigars. Let's get into this list. Here at Rise and Grind, we equip you. We share with you the best cigars, the best whiskeys, the best cognacs. We share with you how to handle yourself in the lounge. And today we want to share with you some of the best value cigars. And so you've seen us smoking the $50 cigar. You know that I love the God of Fire by Carlito. And so we have gotten into some really high level cigars, but we always want to bring it back down for the working man, for the working woman. And so we want to share with you some of the best value cigars. And so we're gonna do this video quickly. We don't waste a whole lot of time here. Best value cigar, we got the Padron 2000s. Now, Padron is a legendary name. Here's a little secret about Padron. All of their cigars are essentially the same blend. So as you go from the Padron 2000 to the 1964 to the 1926, it's all the same blend. The only difference is the aging. And so the Padron 2000, it's been aged for about 3 years. So if you take a Padron 2000 and let it sit for a year or 2 years, you're gonna pretty much end up with a Padron 1964. And so that's the only difference. So what I do, I buy a box of the Padron 2000s, let them sit for an extended period of time, and now you're gonna have you a great cigar. Padron 2000s, you can get these for about $8 a cigar. It's got this coffee note to it, a slight caramel sweetness, and so this tastes like a nice cafe leche or whatever these different drinks are. That's what it tastes like a mocha. Coffee, caramel, a great cigar that comes in at a really good price. Next cigar that we're gonna cover, this is one of the cigars that I started out with, Rocky Patel Vintage. They got a lot of different years. I really like the 1990. And so that one, now we're talking about an $8 cigar that was rated at a 92 rating by Cigar Aficionado. And so this cigar, it's very unique, it's different. Why? Because it's made with this Honduras tobacco. I believe the wrapper is this Honduras broadleaf, and so that's very different. Usually broadleaf is Connecticut or Pennsylvania, and so a Honduras broadleaf has it's different. It gives you this licorice taste, and so you get the standard cocoa and tobacco notes, but there's this pleasant licorice taste to it. And so you can find these, the Rocky Patel Vintage 1990, $8 cigar, highly rated, and a very unique and pleasing taste. We're gonna keep on going. We're not stopping. The Arturo Fuente short story. And so the Hemingway short story, it's an $8 cigar, comes in a little size, but it packs a powerful punch. And so it's made with a Connecticut broadleaf, and so that's gonna give you lots of pepper, lots of sweetness. You probably picking up on this at this point. To me, it tastes like raisins. I don't know why all good cigars taste like raisins. And so this is another one of those cigars where I get this raisin note to it. I don't know, maybe I just like raisins, and anything good, I'm gonna say it tastes like raisins. But the Arturo Fuente Hemingway short story, I love Arturo Fuente. I really like when they do the African Cameron, but here with this Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, it's a great cigar. It's a short story. So if you got a 45 minutes, you wanna have you a good smoke, this is the way to go. Now I mentioned it's got some pepperiness, peppery taste, some sweetness, some raisin taste, but it's also this marshmallow taste that I get. And so if you got time for a quick break, you wanna smoke a quick cigar, an $8 cigar, Connecticut broadleaf, great taste. Raisin, marshmallow, pepper. We're gonna keep on going here. Don Pepin Blue. And so this is another cigar, one of the ones I started out with. Some call this the Don Pepin, the original. I call it the Blue. $8 cigar, Don Pepin. And so this is just the construction, the blending, everything about this is just gonna be flawless. I have no idea how they can make such a good cigar, good quality cigar for $8. What notes do I get on this? It tastes like almond for some reason. And so there's just this pleasant, it's smooth. And so if you got a new cigar smoker, or let's say you break out your cigar, I call these the brother-in-law sticks. Your brother-in-law wants a cigar, he doesn't really smoke. You wanna give him something that he can handle. And that's what this is. It's just gonna be smooth, it's gonna be pleasant, there's some taste to it. And so you get this almond taste, it's gonna light perfectly, it's gonna burn flawlessly. The Don Pepin Blue. Hey, before we get into the last one, I just wanna say, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of this community. This channel, we hope that it would be just different. We hope it'd be more of a community feel rather than just sharing notes, and we hope that we can just add value. Add value to you, help you in your life. Because if you're gonna take the time to watch a video, hopefully it's gonna help you in some way. And so that's why we set up this channel, to help us, to help the men, to help the women, save you some time, save you some money. And so if you wanna be a part of this community, hit the subscribe button. If you wanna just be a part of a community where all we do is just talk about life and elevating and becoming better, we got a podcast called the Grind Podcast. I'll leave the link in the description. Check that out. On this channel, we'll talk about cigars and whiskey just as a way of bringing the community together. But the point behind all this is a focus on us, the community. And so I'm always looking for how can I be of benefit and of value. And if you know of a good value cigar that will help this community, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Join us, hit subscribe, hit like, so that the community can grow and expand. Last one, and if you notice, I'm doing this off of one full take, one full breath, no edits. I'm just diving through this. It's Saturday morning, I got some stuff to do. I'm here to help you, help me back. Last cigar that we have, we got the Sancho Panza. And so Sancho Panza, I stumbled onto this cigar, I smoked it. I thought it was some high-end cigar as I was smoking it. And I looked at the price of it, and it's an $8 cigar. And then I started doing some research on it and found out that it's essentially made by Matt Booth of Room 101. Matt Booth has put out some just fantastic product. You know, I really like the Big Payback Maduro. That's one of my favorite cigars. And that's at such an amazing price. And Matt Booth has struck again with the Sancho Panza. Great cigar. Somehow he's able to take good cigars, blend them perfectly, and keep the price down. And so the Big Payback was the real moment when he did that. But also with this Sancho Panza, what does this taste like? It tastes like gingerbread. So that's what I get when I smoke this cigar. Really like it, really enjoy it. Thankful that you spent this time with us as we shared with you some of the best value cigars on the market. We did this to help you, to be a benefit to you. Help us back. Hit like, leave a comment, subscribe. But most importantly, rise and grind.